Okay, Ben. So what are we watching
What are
today?
we doing here?
Right, well, we've got.
Well, the three of us are in a room. First off, this is fucking cool.
This is pretty important. Remember way back when we still did cosplay wrestling,
I try to forget, but yes.
and then we got thrown out of SuperCon one by one. First Anthony was
Literally
was
one by
persona
one.
non grata,
Yeah.
and then me, and then you, Marco, and then Irving.
Irving Santiago.
Contacted you and I. Well, you.
Yeah.
And said you want to do cosplay wrestling at my convention, Ultracon.
And spiteful Salvino over here.
in West Palm, and both of us were a little spiteful.
Yeah.
But you said sure, and we'll leave a little bit of the discussion stuff out of it. But basically, it was like we were going to get paid X per day to run it and whatever. And by the way, that literally after paying everybody that did it,
We made like $50 a piece.
yes, you and I each went home with $50.
We got
Exactly.
a nice steak dinner a piece.
Yes. This was just to do it and to get the boys paid and to get together and have fun one more time.
It was
Yeah.
a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
It was actually a really
but
fun
the problem
time.
was, as we got closer to the date and we were getting commitments and stuff like that, he's like, "Well, instead, we want to get the money up front because we
Yeah.
know these fucking people." And he starts hemming and hawing about money as we're getting closer and closer. We're like, "Look, dude," and he's like, "Okay, I'll give you the money for the first day, and if I do well, we'll do it the second day." And we were like, "Dude, that's not how it works. I
Yeah.
can't get people to take day off from work, and maybe we're gonna have wrestling."
In
And
retrospect,
maybe they'll get paid and all that,
Yeah.
especially for people that are traveling in. It was like, no.
I will tell you,
work.
in retrospect, I'd have brought all the boys in on a day two. I went, "Hey man, go get your booking fee and merchandise on the tables."
Yeah,
No one would have stopped us.
right.
The only person stopping me from wreaking havoc after this show was Jackie, which is amazing.
Well, Jackie's
You guys were waiting for me for World War III, and
Jackie's
Jackie was the only one talking
Jackie's
me
a voice
down.
of restraint for everyone but himself.
That's true. That's true.
So he is.
He
always
was,
true.
yeah, and he was a wreck that show.
He's a
wasn't he?
wreck. He was a wreck every
No,
show.
He didn't show up for that show.
Yes,
he
he
showed
did.
up at the end.
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
caught
the
like
end,
the last.
because I have
Yeah.
pictures with him.
Yeah.
He
caught,
showed up
like, the
just in
half-
time for the gimmick with Drew.
With
in the
Drew,
Yeah,
ring.
right,
your
right.
match was the one he showed up for, and he was. Yeah, he was. He had been traveling with beers all day.
Yeah.
He was like, 12-pack deep.
Yeah.
He was
So-
Jackie Deep.
But that's a good. That's usually a good area.
Hey, I just got one
That's-
question.
yeah.
Why is Blake not here?
Blake had prior commitments,
Oh,
vintage commitments, I believe. I don't remember.
Let's carry on.
Yeah.
Oh, on this show,
Yeah.
or here in general?
Oh,
now?
both.
Well, here now is, and I'll just shoot. I asked him if he wanted to do commentary on this a long time ago, and he did the whole "well, I could" kind of thing, and it's like, dude,
wanted that handshake, huh?
If you're gonna give me attitude about
He could
this,
have got a donut.
yeah, it's like whatever.
Those are
We'll just-
fantastic donuts,
I
by
don't
the
wanna
way.
Get donut. by the way.
Mojo Donuts, the best donut in South Florida.
That's
I-
dandy.
Dandy.
Is that Dandy?
Dandy?
Yeah,
dummy.
dandy.
Oh, fuck.
That's a
Oh,
dandy
yeah.
donut.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, we're gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah, we are going to have to bleep that.
I
Dandy
don't-
Donut, best donut in South Florida.
Yeah.
Just
So-
kidding, yeah.
So the reason Blake wasn't at Ultracon and why we were doing a voiceover, well, we're not really doing a voiceover. We're doing like a
It's like a riff track,
This is
kind
like
of.
what was that show that used to be?
Mystery
on
Science Theater
Mystery
3000,
Science, right,
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
or
We just don't have any robots.
or like
Right.
the Joe Rogan does the fight companion.
Yeah.
So we're basically going to talk about this show as the show's running, and the audio podcast. I'm sure it'll still be entertaining, but you can watch it on the YouTube. And
Okay, I got a couple
see the
questions.
actual video.
Couple questions going into this.
Yeah, before I start.
No, like you can.
If
I want everybody to hear.
if
these
you're
questions.
wondering,
No,
I
no,
don't
before
remember
I
shit.
start the
so-
video.
Right? Yeah.
Can I
before you
start
start the
this?
video?
Okay.
Okay, so can we skip over the guys we don't like, or can we? Or do we
Dude,
just shit
was
on
there
them?
anyone
No,
on the
'cause
show
what-
we really didn't like?
I don't remember.
I-
I don't remember much about.
To be
the
honest
show.
with you, at that point, I was tired of everybody.
Okay.
So I only booked people that I could physically
I don't
stand.
remember.
No, you and I were on the same page about that.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's why we have a new link. And
Yeah,
and
because I remember,
people-
I remember.
because the ones that we usually use, we didn't want to deal with.
oh yeah,
Okay.
fuck them all.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So at the beginning, I'll turn the volume down. But at
Yeah.
the beginning of this, the audio was all fucked up. Anyways, it was you and your Cobra Commander outfit.
Probably
and
the
your,
shoddy equipment you bought.
and your now wife. This wasn't my equipment.
Oh.
This was Eric.
Were you married back then?
Were you?
I don't
It's
fucking
like,
remember.
No, this was before you guys got married.
Yeah,
This
it was.
is-
It was.
this is
This was like
4 years ago.
this wasn't right. This was very very soon after, like the year after. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're dressed as Cobra Commander, and your wife's as the
Yeah.
Baroness. And here's the thing, Irving Another like shady dude.
Look, you just
Look
ran.
at me
Look,
running.
you ran. That's
I'm
probably
built-
that's
the
the
same
last
build-
time you've ever run.
That's the same build I have now.
Are we trying to fix the audio right now?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Wait, see, Irving's got all those posters on the side.
Yeah.
He used to when he would set up rings and stuff at conventions. He had this scam going with one of the promotion companies, where he would hand out their posters and stuff, and they would pay him like real money, like $1,000 or $2,000.
Oh,
And he
just to like
had
promote it.
And he would have to document. He
Wow.
would take photos.
That gig.
Israel did that shit forever.
He would take photos of to prove he did it. Like that ring before we started wrestling in it had banners for the movies on them, and then he removed them right before.
I remember going into this where Irving was like, "Oh yeah, I'm packing this place out 2 nights. This is going to be a big convention, a big thing." We get there, there's like 500 fucking
I was
people.
just about to say, Pat, thanks for the house.
Yeah, thanks for the house, Irving.
Solid 32 people there.
I think we were throwing these out because he couldn't give them out fast enough.
Probably what happened. That old lady's trying to get in the ring to get one.
Plus, it's more exciting to get something thrown at you from a distance than to actually be handed.
It's
something.
weird, right?
It is weird.
It's weird.
It's weird. If we had a T-shirt gun, they'd all be going nuts. But,
Bro, if you'd have given me a T-shirt gun, I'd be in prison. Because first thing I'm doing is hitting a kid.
So you're. I don't know. Are you just filling time?
Yes, I believe I'm killing time right now.
Or are you trying to get people to come over?
Don't even
like
remember.
to leave all the other areas of the convention to come watch us, which I'm sure the vendors love.
I mean, listen, the convention center wasn't big enough. I didn't need a microphone, really.
Right. I mean, that would have only drawn like another like 26 people.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So there's speed.
Is that Speedy thinking
yeah.
about his next meal?
wow? Wow.
What?
That joke.
What?
Got the MMA ring in the background.
Oh my God, that's right. They had MMA that right after us. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
They had like.
I almost had an MMA fight right after this
but
show.
really, like MMA at this convention feels like it's really like just like Kimbo Slice backyard fights.
Yeah,
I mean,
it just so happens to happen inside of a octagon-ish thing.
I know they had like supposedly a doctor's there and
They had a whole commission.
oh was it
Because remember they were talking about us having to be
Right,
like tested
I
and
remember
stuff, and
that.
I was like,
Yes.
Irving, that's not how any of this works.
I remember that.
Yeah, I was like, if you were testing any of the boys showing up, we're not having a wrestling show.
So AJ, you came down from South
I
Carolina.
drove from
right?
South Carolina with TK Stark.
TK stuff. We are using. Oh, look there.
Yeah, he was Link. Remember, he had his dream match against Su Young.
Right, he did.
Yeah.
They actually had a good match.
They did.
They did.
This was listen for what it was. This was actually a decent show. Yeah, there's
What are you
there's
doing? Are you telling them like to take it home?
Yeah. I'm like, listen, man.
Listen,
people
pal,
are
you're
already-
talking way too long. People are
people
leaving.
already
Let's
sick
go.
of you.
because I think I was supposed to. I don't fucking remember what it was about. We had something was wrong with either the video or the audio.
There's no video. Oh, you mean the video cameras?
Yeah,
I mean, we didn't have a screen or anything.
No.
This lady's lapping. Oh, I see her. Look at her. She's stealing one. She just stole a poster. She walked all the way around.
a
from the
poster we're
front,
giving away for free.
and she walked from the front sneakily over and stole one. What a
She
good move!
stole a free poster.
What a good move!
Oh my God. So somewhere in the background, Snake Master and his horde of women is sitting. Oh, there it is, right off to the side, on the right
It's the
there.
Flash. I see flashes over
Right
there.
in front of Flash. That table.
How many times are you gonna walk by, Ben?
Oh
Listen,
fuck,
man,
that's
I'm-
Israel at the the corner there.
Yeah.
I'm running the fucking show here. I'm gonna be walking around all night. Actually, I think I ran the music. So after this, you won't see me much.
Oh my goodness. Back when I could still do the voice.
I think that old guy there wasn't filming for us. I think he was filming for his own deal.
Oh, I remember. Also, Rocky Johnson was here, shitting on us the entire time.
Was he?
Was he?
Yeah. He was shitting on us, I guess, to Bruce, because he knew Bruce.
Yeah. Said anything? Any actual details of what he said, or just?
I don't fucking remember. It's Rocky Johnson. His fucking
He
opinion
probably
didn't
went through all
matter.
our wallets. Is he? He's dead,
Hey,
though.
Dad,
We
I'm
probably should-
gonna take it to New York.
What's up?
I'm gonna take it to New York, Daddy. Listen, I'll shit on Rocky Johnson hell every day.
Listen,
I don't give a shit.
I remember going to the Bally's gym right here on
Yeah.
University, over where the barbecue place used to be. The show, is it show? Not Shoney's, Shorty's or something. And he used to just lurk around looking shady. I watched him once go to a supply closet, look around, see if anyone was looking, and then go in there. And I'm like, I didn't know if
hell
he was
was he
stealing
doing?
Getting toilet paper.
or shooting dope or what. Fuck if I knew, but he used to come in there and work out with Orlando Jordan too. They were like workout partners for a
I
while.
bet they were.
Oh, no. I thought
Is
you
that-
were respecting the dead.
Is that Bruce just walked by in the background?
Well, it would make sense. He is involved in the show. Oh look, is that the last
Put some
one?
kid's eye out.
Yeah.
Throwing the
Stuck in the rafters.
I
That was
remember
actually a good throw. She tossed
Yeah.
that thing.
she was. I think she was afraid to do it. She's like, I don't want to hit someone. I'm like, fuck them.
What, it's just a poster, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how much. Look at that.
Fuck
kid.
that little
This
kid.
little girl
Hit that
wants
kid.
something. I'm glad we filled in the left side over there. The lady who's stealing posters is
That's
just
not
chilling.
that's not camera side, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aside from the appearance is shoddy, of course, because we couldn't fill the.
Well,
the
we
room.
do have the entire building's attention. What
They
was in the building?
Just for that many people in the building. If only we could have gotten the vendors over too. We could have probably.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
what
Look
is
at that.
this?
What, Marcos?
Who
saw-
are you?
I don't fucking know what just happened. That's a doppelganger. That's
what
not
a
me.
baby face move
I'd
that
have beat
was.
the shit out of her with that
Usually
thing.
You're not trusted around.
I did
I
not
don't
think
know.
that was going to happen.
I didn't either. I apparently was the one who did it.
Wow.
I'm suddenly watching this going, oh, I got to work on the cape that I'm never going to wear again.
Okay, since we're all here, can you tell him to just do the character on TikTok and make some money?
He doesn't want to do it.
I mean, but he's like leaving money on the table. It's just stupid.
Well, Ben,
It's easier than It's easier than what we're doing now.
it is easier than what we're doing right now. I can walk around being an asshole all day. I'll tell you this, though. If
I
we
mean, you
get,
do that anyways.
I wonder if I can get away with it at Disney.
What?
You
Probably
know,
not.
Hell Cobra and whatnot.
What? Walking around in costume?
Absolutely not. They won't let you because of the mask. They can't dress in costume. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot.
I don't remember any of this.
That's my friend Dave. He chugged an entire bottle of wine before he did this because he was terrified of crowds.
But
This
he's
is-
like covered head to toe.
Yeah.
It's like no one
Nobody
even
knows who he is.
Yeah.
We went in the locker room, and I went, Dave, what are you doing? He goes, just halfway through the bottle of wine, he goes, it's my courage juice. And I'm like, bro.
You just fixed his hat.
You know, I listened to like 2 spots in this whole thing when I made sure that it was all uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah.
And one spot was right here where you brought him in and you said before you gave him permission to start
Yeah.
announcing, you said one, you're no Blake Chadwick,
You said that?
I probably did.
and two, and you said and two, oh, what was it? You were no Blake Chadwick and oh yeah, because we had that instant dig. You said it's 2015. Be smart.
Oh, I did. That's
Which
right.
was a dig at Trevor.
That was a dig at
So we
Trevor.
know that was 2015. So we know this was 5 years ago. We have now figured it out. There's your boy.
There he
TK
is.
Stark,
Living his dream.
dressed up as Link,
He is dressed up as like, oh my god.
and yeah, you guys came from.
This
South-
was his first cosplay show.
It was.
probably his
His
last.
last, yeah.
Oh fuck.
Listen, Aaron always did right by me, but I'll say I would use TK as Link again if I ever did this.
Listen, the lingering memory of TK Stark will always be quietly drinking water and eating cold chicken wings in the corner of a hotel room while we were all telling stories.
because we were
We
remembering
were
it
talking
last.
about that last night. That's so funny you say that.
We were talking about the show, the wrestling show, and
Yeah.
how we're all in the room and Bill Alfonso's in there and the weed was being passed around.
Okay, where did Bill Alfonso come from that night? He was not on the show.
No. Oh god, he wasn't, was he?
No, he just showed up.
I wanted to say, I'm like, well, Sabu and Salmon were there. But I'm like, what? But Fonzie didn't do anything.
Nope.
He just fucking appeared, didn't he?
They're Sue Young. You know, of everyone that was on our show, I think she's the only one having a successful wrestling career from this roster.
And according to social media, a successful marriage.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to dip your toe in that.
I don't. That's as far as I'm going to go.
Hey guys, I just got a message from Respec.
Respec,
asking
huh?
where we're meeting tonight.
Tell them we'll let you know when we know.
Tell him the Flanagans in Miami.
So
I'm surprised he wasn't outside my hotel today.
so she's wrestling on Impact now.
I still don't even know what the fuck I'm doing in the ring.
And
Didn't we set this up like tournaments? I don't fucking remember.
no. We just had matches.
Oh, we just had matches. Oh, we were gonna do like a kind of tournament thing, and then when it was only one night, we decided to just do matches.
right. Maybe we were thinking some kind of Karate Kid tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
So start off with a nice little intergender match.
Yeah.
Sue Young versus TK Stark.
Look how energetic Sue is. I love
as
Sue.
Chun-Li. See this? Look,
She's smiling. I love this.
I still have a tremendous crush on her, but she makes a much more logical
Chun-Li.
Chun-Li
Yeah.
than Leva.
Yeah.
Although Leva just had the costume. And
Yes.
did it
Well, in the
back when
early
they did it.
days of cosplay wrestling, all you needed to do was have a costume.
Well, and it kind of promotes that thing that they want to promote of like anyone can cosplay anything. There's no
Yeah,
judgments.
I have a
blah, blah, blah.
question.
Yeah.
Who booked the referee?
Oh, so there's a good story behind the referee.
Oh, I like.
So
a good
the
story.
referee who was charging what $300-400 a fucking spot or whatever the fuck it was she was trying to get before what's his face's wife beat her up in Tampa.
Gallows.
Yeah, Gallows' ex-wife beat her up in Tampa.
Yeah.
She hit me up like a day or two before the show, and I was like, "Hey, do you got a spot open?" And I was
No.
like,
You know, it started. Hey, hon.
"Yeah." She get a spot open. I'm like, "No." I'm like, listen, the show's been booked. I can't afford anybody." She's like, "Oh, you don't have to pay me anything. I'll just do whatever."
Right.
And at the time, I was like, "Well, she's
We just
kind
needed
of a
bodies.
rat. I'll bring her in for the boys and have her ref."
We needed bodies.
Yeah,
We
so
actually-
I
What's
brought
going
her.
on
I mean,
here?
look, I love Sadie. Sadie's never done wrong by me at all.
Same. I think
Yeah.
that like I've never had a bad experience with her.
Never.
And I don't necessarily judge. Like she can ask whatever she wants to do.
This is TK's dream right here. Just so you know.
Rolling around
Is
with a woman.
this customs or is this cosplay wrestling?
Well, we'll have to do boner checks throughout.
Look how
this
nervous he is. He's all over the place.
Oh my goodness.
At least he put his hat back
match. At
on.
least he fixed his hat mid-match. Yep.
She's totally calling this entire match.
Right, he's all over the place.
No, yeah, no. She came in, and every time that I've brought Sadie in to do something, she's always performed well. She's
And listen,
always done what she's needed to do.
Not needing money from us just meant that she found the money elsewhere. She, whatever it was, she told people she was going to be in West Palm, and if anyone wanted to do a photo shoot,
I think
it's $50 or $100.
I think
whatever
I
she
gave her
charges.
$25 for the day.
Yeah, we probably did. That's
Yeah.
probably why we went home with $50 a piece.
Yeah.
We threw everyone money.
I'm
Yeah.
really confused in the psychology of this match.
Brother, it's two comic book
What is
characters,
going on?
and it's a
She's
guy.
selling the knee. Huh?
Is he?
And-
What is he? Is he stepping on her foot?
Is he a heel? Who's
Oh,
the
I
heel?
really
It's
hope
two
he
babies.
watches this. TK, you are awful.
Oh
What
my
is going
God!
on? Oh my god!
Oh.
This is.
Oh, he's excited.
Yeah, look at him.
He's just
Sue's
wow,
so
this
good.
is bad. Not because of Sue.
She's selling the leg. God damn it! No one
Right.
does that shit anymore.
He stepped on
true.
her toes.
Oh,
What is
probably
going on
really
here?
stepped
Work
on
with
her
her, kid. Jesus.
He's probably dead weighting her.
He is. What
oh my God!
is it, your first time in a ring? Look at Bruce watching from the back over
I
there.
remember because I was getting dressed. I don't know if I was getting dressed in the Winter Soldier stuff at this time or whatnot. But I remember like everyone having a very positive thought of this match.
I'm
Yeah,
literally.
because they're entertaining. I
I'm
wouldn't
sending
say,
him a picture
yeah.
right now to tell him how bad he is.
I wouldn't say that that maybe the match was great, but they were entertaining, doing their characters at least. I mean, that's all that you need for this cosplay wrestling stuff. I mean, it's always better if you can actually wrestle and do a good match.
It's
But
listen,
if you do the character,
yeah,
you barely have to do any wrestling. Anthony's proof positive of that.
yeah.
I've taken a bump in years.
He just yells, "It's a me, Mario!"
Listen, I
Throws some
was
gold coins around, and he's in the ring for like literally 40 seconds.
after that video last night. I was ready for another video bump practice in the middle of the floor.
I swear that was coming next.
I was like,
one of
we're
us
running
mentioned
spots,
it.
everyone.
Right.
Holy
so what are we
shit.
doing? Corner to corner?
I
don't
the
know.
crowd is on their feet.
All three of them.
Most of that crowd has no idea what's happening.
But look at the people that are there are standing and watching.
Yeah,
They're
they're
not
standing
not
there.
There's
watching.
nothing else going
They're like,
on.
what is going on here? What is this kid so bad for?
Are you gonna bury him the whole match, aren't you?
Listen, I'm not. Look at her. She's struggling to work with him.
She's used to
And I
this.
had to ride home with him after.
Oh yeah.
He
what-
was
so
probably
what
on
was
cloud
he-
nine. He
Who was
was
that?
I remember he thanked us several times for that match, and I was just like, okay, man, like, all right.
Sue's ass was in his face.
Well, he was green as shit then too, so
Right.
he was still appreciative of
He's
this
still-
garbage.
he's still green.
My
shit.
favorite Sue memory is still the first year we brought her in, and while the rave's going on, her and I are fucking we're smoking a blunt in the made up locker room we had,
Mhm.
and she's just espousing about all the old Lawler days and all that shit.
Oh, whoa!
But nothing like
no, I
like.
wanna hear
But
that
there's no like
stuff. Not
story.
now, but
Yeah, but there's no like stories to share. I would have shared them. She was just like she was basically like everything you heard. Like she's telling like she was just talking about it. But and just how she wishes things had been different. Like she's obviously in a so much better place now, and she's making money and being successful.
What are they doing?
This is the
TK has called every spot he can, makes her
Saw this
maximum.
somewhere on like a DVD.
Yeah. He saw Brian Danielson.
There's not one person in the crowd reacting to this.
because they have no idea what's
Literally
happening.
0 people. They're like, "What the fuck?"
We know what's going on, and we barely
Right.
understand what's
But
happening.
they're like, "This isn't what I see on TV." I've never seen Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant roll around in a circle.
Not on purpose.
Well,
Oh, way to oversell it, kid. I really hope he sees it. Can you
This
tag
is
him
his
in this, please?
WrestleMania.
I'll send him a link to the thing.
This
Send him a link?
This burial is
A
great.
link? Send link a link. Yeah, this is.
Nobody cares.
Well, that's the whole show.
Even Snake Master.
It's supposed to be a quick match, too.
because he's old, but
I think I gave everyone plenty of time because we didn't have people.
We had it was like 5 or 6 matches. We went like exactly 90 minutes, I think. Maybe maybe 87 or something.
I mean, because fucking Drew and I just ate shit the entire match. Whatever we did, we called
whatever
the
you
we
guys.
called the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah, but you guys went long.
what
you
is
guys,
going on here?
It's kind of a rolling suplex thing.
Slow count, ref. Slow count.
And I can hear the crowd. They're reacting.
They reacted to that.
Yeah, they're having fun.
They're engaged.
Listen, there's 2 attractive women in the ring, and then there's whatever TK is.
It's 3 attractive women. In there.
Possible.
I like that he keeps going to put the hat back on.
Right.
Yeah. It's he made a
Like he's never seen. Oh, what the?
He's selling the hat.
I don't know what that was.
Oh,
the hat's
that
off.
fell
again.
off.
See, if Bruce was ref for this match, he'd be wearing the hat.
He would
already.
be wearing the hat.
What is going on here?
I don't.
Oh. Back to a customs.
I just
What
want.
is that wiggle?
I
What is
just
she
want
doing?
roll-ups.
Where's the ref?
Small packages. 15 small
sandbagging?
packages.
What just
Did
happened?
Did we
What?
set up? I think we set up an angle for later.
An angle?
Yeah, I
Did
think
we?
that. Yeah, I think one of them runs in on the other later.
What is
Oh.
TK doing?
These tiger shoelaces together.
Who called this spot? Who called this?
I gave everyone freedom. This is all them, man.
Yeah, this is just let's have fun.
I let everyone do whatever the fuck they wanted.
Oh, it's a oh
What? I've never
The
seen
fix
this
is
before.
in and fast count. Oh my god! And look at the shock.
This
on
is
her
how we
face.
open the show?
Yeah.
Who booked this shit? I'm so confused.
I believe I told him do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah,
care who
sure.
went over.
because
Didn't matter, right?
We
Yeah.
knew it didn't matter. It's not.
'Cause
Like
I know for a fact who came up with that finish.
Wait, so she's leaving. The ref is now the main focal point here.
We-
She's leaving with TK, so you're telling me this is probably another girl TK could have hooked up with and didn't?
Oh yeah, like the.
Just add that to the list.
Who was that in Orlando? Are we naming names?
I don't know if we can.
The fake Blake. Let's
Fake
call
The
it
2x4?
Fake Blade.
The fake Blake.
All right, this guy's hanging out at the entrance. He wants a picture of He wants to touch her.
Yeah, he
He's gonna
does.
touch her. Here he
Yeah,
goes. Ready?
look at
He's
him
touching
wandering
her.
Oh
over.
my
Jesus
God.
Christ. Those, I mean, like disgusting people. The convention upskirt photo.
Yeah.
guys
Well, it's
and
convention
stuff
and wrestling mixed. It's even worse.
yeah, it's the bottom of the pot. It's a Venn diagram.
There's a
of the
point.
worst.
There's a point in our match where Drew goes, "Throw me into the trash can," and I go to throw him. He goes, "No, put me in the trash can." I'm like, Drew, that's unsanitary. That's not a good idea.
That's not sanitary. You said that as
I don't fucking remember. Probably because I was immediately like, I don't want to do that. Let's
Look at
not.
Bruce. He's got the red shoes on, like that Japanese ref. But he was doing the voice and stuff.
Yeah.
Your boy Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know what game is that from?
Final Fantasy, I believe.
Oh, okay.
He really enjoyed doing this.
Yeah. Well, I think he just enjoyed getting lit.
Well, this early on.
Who's
Oh
this?
my God, that's right. It's
This is Aaron Nova.
I don't know this guy.
This is Devlin's student.
Yeah, so our boy Anthony Devlin brought a student with him because I was like, if you bring people,
I know
I will
Devlin,
book them.
yeah.
I
We
will
need
book
bodies,
them.
So
And he brought him, and I was like, okay. He had a character. It's Ness.
Ness is from the Super Smash Brothers stuff.
And I was like, okay, cool. I mean, I basically told everybody, if you bring them, I will book them.
Yeah.
Because we needed bodies.
Yeah. Well, because I think a lot of people didn't want that we were familiar with or had worked with, we didn't want to work with.
Yeah.
There were some we did want to work with.
But we couldn't.
But we respect them enough to not ask them to drive here for, hot dog and a handshake.
And I 100% did everything I could not to book anybody.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, I forgot about Flex.
Flex, I think this was this the first incarnation of this, or did he do it at SuperCon first?
No. He must have done it at SuperCon first.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have made this costume.
No, this was that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the big fake
we
white eyebrows. What's his character?
Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z.
And that character's like a horn dog.
Yes.
So
It's Flex.
I think later he's Flex. Flex is a horn dog too.
Yeah.
But I think later in the other thing that's set up for a later storyline, I think he comes out and there's a whole horn dog's the girls later too. I don't know.
You know what? I wish we had the Flexzilla moment on tape.
Flexzilla, there's only like a photo I have.
Bruce is chumming it up out there.
It was like
Bruce is the most over guy in the ring.
the Flexzilla moment.
Why is the guy in the crowd wearing a Publix outfit with a mask on?
What
What is that thing walking by with that green hair?
I don't. Oh, it's a clown, like a scary clown.
Yeah, something.
Remember, were you there for that show where Flex got super drunk and walked through and knocked the whole fucking?
He knocked your
pipe and
entire
drape
backstage down.
The whole
The entire drapery
remember that.
backstage down. I remember because Vendette ran up to me all drunk, like, Flexzilla took the stage, and I'm like, what the fuck are you saying?
I think that was the show where Sue was there and where Xavier Woods was backstage.
Oh, I was there for
and
that.
yeah.
Ricardo Rodriguez was there.
Yeah, I was there for that.
And because he was drinking with all of them.
Yeah, that's right.
That's how Flex got super drunk. They all
Yeah.
had the bottles, and so Ricardo was drinking with, Mike and Trevor and Jeff. And
I love how, like, Flex, a 50-something-year-old old man, he cared so much when we did this. He gave, like, he watched Dragon
But
Ball.
Flex is
and
awesome. I mean,
He really is. I love Flex to death, man. Like, if we ran a show tomorrow, he's booked. It doesn't matter.
well, that's why we always made a point to use him.
Yeah.
Give him a good match. Like
Yeah.
put him in a match with Sullivan.
I was so happy when, he
or
was.
have him
oh,
involved
man.
with like Shane Helms and all that stuff.
Were you there when he? Was it you or me who told him first he was going to work Sullivan? Because he cried. He was so happy.
I think what happened was you told him. Oh, look, he's sitting in the audience, just hitting on girls.
not
I think
not in character.
I think you told him, and I think the Flexzilla night
Yeah.
that night he came up to me and spent 45 minutes in a circular conversation. Begin it, end it, begin it. I heard the same
Yeah.
thing 4 times in a row.
I love Flex.
Of like how, thank you so much,
Yeah.
and it's always been a thing to, Sullivan's one of his heroes, and to not only get to work with him in one match, but 2 matches and 2 nights in a row, et cetera, et cetera. It was the same thing. Like he was really happy to be in the Miami building. The other
That was
building,
that was
because
right
that's
before
a
we.
historical thing.
Yeah.
And some people never got to work in there. But yeah, he was really drunk, and he told me like 4 times, and I'm like, yeah, man. And like by the last one, I was finishing his sentences for him.
That's right, because the show hadn't ended and he had started. He had the bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand. The Vendettes were trying to pry it from him when he came up to me. So later that night, he got it to you. Okay.
Yeah.
He was mostly coherent when he thanked me, with just a little bit of tears. And with you, it was.
He wasn't crying.
Oh,
but
he wasn't?
was like really heartfelt, and but he said the same thing.
Yeah.
4 times. I'm looking at my watch, and I'm like, my eyes are starting to drop. I'm like,
Oh my
we
God.
gotta take it home.
Look at him working the ladies.
I know it's been 5
this
minutes.
is-
They ain't
this
taking
is-
a bump.
this
This
classic.
is wrestling, man. He hasn't gotten in the ring. He's just
Bruce with the lazy count.
Flex and Bruce could do this probably for majority of the night.
Bruce, what a fucking worker that guy is.
I'm surprised he's not wearing Nessa's hat.
It
He
hasn't
wears
come off-
mine in my match, I'm pretty sure.
It hasn't.
If I
It has
remember,
to
he
fall-
puts on a hat.
It has to fall off their head. He doesn't take it from them. Let's see what. This kid's costume was easy. Get a striped shirt and some shorts.
Yeah,
I don't even know who he is. What
It's-
character?
Yeah,
It's a video game character.
a lot of people will know him mostly from Smash Brothers. He was a character in
The
Smash
character had
Brothers.
like a baseball bat. right?
Yeah,
And I think he was like a child or something, which is why he's throwing the fit now.
yeah.
That makes sense.
So
Who is
that's
she?
That
A whore.
Easy.
I mean,
we don't know.
How did I miss that one?
Just because her legs are so far apart. Who's the guy with the mask there? He looks.
The blue blazer.
Like Flex finds the cute girl every time.
Yeah, yeah.
And now the little girl's talking to him. See this? But see, this is what they like because now they're engaged.
Can I ask why Snake Master's in gimmick sitting in the crowd?
Huh? Yeah, because he wanted to. We said we didn't have a spot for him, and then but if you want to set up a table, you can. And I think he brought the snakes and was charging like a few bucks for people to take
I think
pictures
he made a few bucks
with the snakes.
He
over
probably
their
made more than I would have
shoulders.
paid him
Yeah.
because hey, we didn't have the money.
Listen, we were down to our last $50
Yeah.
apiece. We really weren't paying him.
This kid's working the gimmick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Devlin's guys can,
I don't know what kind of movies he's throwing.
Well,
there, but-
he looks.
There it is, Bruce with the hat.
The first one.
One hat.
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
The fans used to keep.
You know what,
track of
man?
that.
His over exuberance makes up for any faux pas in the ring. Because he's
Well,
actually,
he's like a student. I don't know
Yeah.
if he'd been wrestling a year.
He's playing the gimmick.
yeah, he's
though.
he's definitely doing a good job.
Yeah.
Hey, Marco, we should bring those donuts over here.
I'll go grab them.
I feel like that's an important part of this.
Which standy did you grab these from?
The one in Margate.
Ooh,
It's a newer one.
yeah. I don't. Yeah, it
I
would
gave
have to be.
Breakfast Club shirts out. I acted like I was some sort of star or something, and I was like, "Oh, I'm a social media star."
That does not take much around here.
And I gave them some T-shirts, and they were like, "Oh."
Did he give you anything off the donuts?
No.
Oh.
She gave me a coffee though.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, well,
Guess
so you
not.
got some.
It was a good coffee.
You gave away two
Oh,
$10 shirts
When,
for free coffee.
when I was doing my first backflow job up in Deerfield, the Deerfield Dandy Donuts, that was
Oh,
like
yeah,
my
yeah.
everyday morning.
That's like an original
Oh,
one, right?
Ben, Zach used to they make the sandwich. He used to get a breakfast sandwich like every fucking morning.
Back when he was 50 pounds heavy.
Yeah.
Are you throwing
Oh, he
stones
put the
at
hat
people?
back on the kid. That's Flex's.
Not the eyebrows.
Fuck
Anything
his
but
own.
the eyebrows.
I think the eyebrow came off at some point during
That
this
would be
match.
great.
Well,
They're big cotton balls stuck to his head.
Nice little elbow there. Is that Bobby Rogers sitting in the back right corner?
It might
Yeah,
be. Yeah, he
probably.
was at the show, wasn't he?
Is that
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Wow, he was fat.
have you seen Bobby now? I haven't even seen like a.
Just pictures. He
Yeah.
doesn't look fat though.
He's but I only see a headshot from him.
I really want this Boston cream, but I feel like it's gonna be a mess.
Do it. Just do it, man. There's 3 of us here. If you have to get up and wipe yourself
The
off,
crowd's
you know.
into it.
Like Bruce with the hat on again.
You hear
Yeah,
him?
they're chanting.
Yeah. Well, you got 2 guys working. All you have to do with these guys is work the gimmick. That's
His
all you
eyebrow
have to
fell
do.
He lost an eyebrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there on the mat. That's
Oh
funny.
my
He's
God.
selling it though.
Like it's an injury. Oh, he
He put the hat on the eyebrow.
Wow.
put the hat over the eyebrow. Oh my
Did he
God.
rip the other
He
one
ripped
off?
the other one off.
Yes.
That is great.
Look, he's like, put it in the hat here. Oh, no, he put it in.
That was great. This
See, the
kid's-
kid's good. I like what. Yeah, I'd use him
he's
again.
got energy. He's got charisma. He's got one move, but he's got energy. There
But
he
you know
is.
what? The
That's
fans
move number
don't
2.
care.
No, he's working the
Yeah.
gimmick. I like that. Yeah, he's working the gimmick. This
Listen,
kid,
if you-
this kid gets it.
If you yell with enough confidence, it doesn't fucking matter what
Is
you're
that
doing.
Seth in the Mountain Dew shirt?
No,
No.
that's not Seth. Jesus Christ, no.
Trying to get you guys fired before. Oh, nice.
I think Seth was still in good graces. Yeah, that is Bobby Rogers. That's the hands over the belly pose.
And that's Logan next to him.
Yeah.
It's funny, even without the eyebrows, Flex still looks like the character.
Well, he's
Uh-oh.
still bald and
Bump
old.
and feed, kid.
And
Bump
horny.
and feed.
And he's throwing chops. What is this? This kid is slow getting up, and Flex is getting a little annoyed. You can see it.
It's pretty sad when Flex is getting upset at your speed.
Right.
Oh,
Oh,
the
no!
Shirt's off.
Here comes Sexy Flexy.
Oh, see, he's doing the character too.
He's
oh,
doing
look.
the command.
Oh, who did that? that come from?
I swear to God, I didn't realize Eric had put special
What the
effects in
fuck?
this. I didn't realize.
The crowd must have been like, "What just happened?"
Oh no, they were totally in it.
that
dude.
was amazing.
Fucking totally forgot
I would
that
have
Eric-
a fireball if I'd known that.
I totally forgot Eric put a special effect or two in this.
I remember he asked me. He goes, "Hey, is it okay if I do this?" I'm like,
Fuck yeah.
do whatever you want, man."
Honestly,
What's he doing?
he's the only one that made real money off this show.
He was.
Eric. We paid him his rate. Like fucking $300 to
Wow.
film this.
He definitely.
He made more than everyone else. That was like a third of the budget.
Oh my god, including us.
Yeah, Eric got like a third of the budget.
I'll tell you this: we know how to run a fun wrestling show.
Yeah.
We're shit on making money with
Well,
it, though.
I'll say the observation is that this was the show that ended up perfect in terms of everyone had a great time.
Everyone got paid.
It was absolutely stress free.
Yeah.
Everyone got paid.
It was just fun.
Yeah.
And look, the people are there. They're watching.
Yeah.
Well, one, because it's fun, and two, there's literally nothing else to do.
What's next? Who's next here?
Well, you got
He's got to walk out every time.
you got your drunk friend coming to. the
Why
ring
wouldn't you
again.
just stand at the ringside and wait? We could have cut
Because there
another
was
10
literally
minutes off
nobody
this show.
directing anyone doing anything.
And we don't want this to be going.
Bobby's got his
50
hands
minutes.
up. Look at him. He's like, "What? Who booked this shit?" Back in FOW, I had Abdul the Butcher in the ring. He's telling Logan, back in my day.
Logan's like, "Can I be anywhere else?"
And he just cut a hole in the bed sheet and put it over his head, right? That's what that is. That's a sheet for bed, right?
Probably.
What do you got going on here?
All right.
Come on.
Who is this? Ah, here's Devlin.
Oh, that's
He had
right.
the best costume of the night.
Really,
The
really
bullseye.
well done bullseye
See backstage,
costume.
Luigi walking by.
You know what? I remember this being a good match. Because
Him and Bobby?
This is Bobby Fonta. Bobby Fonta and Anthony Devlin. I remember this being a good
I'm gonna
match.
eat this donut.
The only criticism I have about Bobby was that his Daredevil costume was the season 1 Netflix
Of the show?
one. So it's literally just a guy in like a black shirt and
This donut's really, really good. By the way,
I feel as if we had done another show, he would have evolved with
see
that.
this costume's great as opposed to when we did Vandal's
Oh,
Deathstroke costume.
yeah.
When he took all the straps and stuff off.
it was just dude and
it was just a blue bodysuit.
dude in spandex.
We were like, oops.
Listen, I consider it a life win to have made Johnny as into cosplay wrestling as he got.
Well, let's go back. I remember the time we did the animate where it was in the room with the main room, not the side room. The first animate we did.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Anthony. I remember
He's enjoying the donut,
Remember
Ben.
Johnny started giving me like shit about like pay and this, that, and the other. And you were like, shut the fuck up! Don't you get it? And blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that night he stayed instead of going back home to Boca, and like did all the fun stuff you do at SuperCon, which is like, you know, the raves and the cute girls and the drugs and everything
Yeah.
else. And when I came in that morning, he was asleep on the hard cement floor in our locker room there. He had like passed out and like gone to sleep in there. And then later that day after, because we had a shouting match kind of in front of everyone about it. And he came up to me and he was like sincere. He's like, man, I stay outside. I get it now. I'm sorry. I'm here to have a good time. I'm here to. He literally like 180'd, and
from that moment
on, we were super cool. You know, I've had falling outs with people or arguments with people, and usually it ends up working out. Like Seth, we had a falling out, and then he showed up for one of the shows. I said, grab a mic, and he was my guy ever since. And Johnny, it was the same thing. We had a little, a little verbal dust up, and then
nice backdrop.
And then he was like, I get it, man. And then when we gave him Deathstroke, he didn't get it. And then he started watching the videos, like the cartoon videos and stuff. And he kept, he goes, oh, this character's awesome. And like I walked up to, he was like in the locker room watching the videos, you know, earlier that day. I was like,
Are you saying that the terrorist wasn't good enough?
the American
The
terrorist,
American terrorist?
Question is, who's this other guy supposed to be?
Daredevil. This is the costume Daredevil wore in the first Netflix season.
I'm over here thinking he's supposed to be like fucking Zorro or.
It's Zorro-esque.
It is Zorro-esque.
That's fair.
We never did have a Zorro. I would have done Zorro versus Batman.
Oh, the man that killed his parents kind of thing?
Do you think anybody in the crowd thought it was Zorro?
No.
Because we introduced him.
Just me.
We introduced it.
That
Oh, what are
Plus-
they doing?
that and this came out. This show was not far after that show had come out, so everyone knew
This
Daredevil
was.
was.
Yeah, this was the hottest thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hottest-
I don't know anything about.
I'm
that.
pretty sure this was like match of the night as far as like anything relating to what we know as wrestling.
Well, Devlin's
Um,
pretty good.
Yeah.
I always liked him.
I always liked him too. There were people that always like. There were certain people that
I
like
like
always
Devlin.
like
You
kind
know-
of shit talked him, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. 'Cause
I never
that's
had a
not
bad
the person-
experience.
That's not the person I know. You know?
He invited me to come up and work his shows, but he's like, "Listen, I can't pay you, and my shows are shit. But like, if you want to come up and work, I would whatever you want to do." I was like, "Nah, man, I don't want to."
And he always said to me, anytime you want to do anything, I'm
Yeah.
there for you.
He's
And he'd always bring his friends, like that bigger, hefty, like Asian guy.
everybody he brought was
Was
great.
super cool.
Yeah.
He helped me on this show.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I guess I had two refs, Sadie and Bruce, and they just switched off all night.
And you know what? I'm thinking about it now. He's one of the longer reigning like FSCW guys too, because I think
Devlin,
they
they were using him before I even.
I think we brought him. Benny brought him in.
Yeah,
And then I just had
because
to.
he gave me when he handed over to me and Anthony.
Yeah.
he gave us Devlin's contact info to book him. He had
And
already been using
I mean, he's
He was
he's
doing
one of the
he was doing Mortal Kombat.
he's
right?
one of the first people I hit up because I was like, I know Devlin will be down.
But he did like Scorpion or something.
no, he did Zartan.
No, before.
Oh,
Earlier.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We gave him Zartan.
Yeah.
Okay.
He dived right into that too.
Yeah.
He was really like he was one of the more high energy guys in that group.
I mean, just look at his bullseye costume.
Yeah.
His bullseye wrestling costume is better than most people's walk around con costumes.
I just got a text message from Blake Chadwick.
What's he saying?
What are y'all doing?
You want to tell him? We're doing the play-by-play for the Ultracon wrestling.
Just gonna send him a video.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Tell him we're marking out.
Yeah. Hi, Blake. So,
We're doing play-by-play for Ultracon. Thanks for coming.
I don't have a fourth mic anyway.
He can. Well, you know. If
And he wasn't on the show. So what's he going to talk about?
That's true.
he was having a vintage experience.
Oh.
I don't know.
Is that what it was?
I
think so.
I think it was vintage.
You know, he blew off. We had like one of the supercons. We had like,
And he
we're
blew
like,
off a
it's
night.
4 or 3 days in a row. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go do vintage one.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Don't you have more fun here? 24 hours of having fun and hanging out with everyone.
Hey, look, it's Chuck.
I'm
So
supposed
you're
to
telling me
drive.
this guy in the background film is doing this for his own sake? Well, I remember. You know what? I remember that. You're right.
Yeah.
I remember that guy was filming for himself or something.
Yeah.
Like it had nothing to do with anything. Like he was gonna go home and like.
I just want this for my personal use.
I remember somebody saying that, and I was like, "That's kind of weird."
I want to go home all night, put on
Right.
some candles.
Because there's
wax my
Eric with the
chest.
crane,
Yeah. No, this guy was
and
definitely.
whoever's holding this camera. I think those are the only two things. I think my roommates.
I think we
home.
got a wild huss.
Yeah.
We got
I,
a wild
I
huss
left a
coming
note
in.
on your door so the dog doesn't climb all over us.
There she is. Hey,
Well, don't get into that on the podcast. So,
listen, the hot chip, never again.
oh yeah,
He came home and I couldn't tell if he was drunk or struggling really bad.
Worst thing about
Yeah.
ever.
yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to fit the hot chip into the
We
one.
gotta pay attention to this barn burner of a match.
I guess you guys will do it on furlough files though,
commentary.
because
Yeah,
that
we'll
was
do
you,
it.
you
We
guys
gotta do that in the
experienced it.
Billy stuff on Furlough Files.
So, did you guys talk to Billy about being on the podcast?
No, but
No.
that's gonna be a thing.
There was
Yeah.
no talking to Billy about that last night.
No.
he was too busy hating on Huss. Wow, that was nice.
I'm telling you, man, they went all out.
That was nice.
None of us were gonna do any of that shit.
None of that.
No.
Is this his student?
No.
His student was in the last match.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
This
this guy was too.
No, this is a guy Marco knew.
Good finish.
That Marco-
Solid
Marco
finish.
vouched for.
Solid
Yeah.
finish there. It's very beautiful with
Yeah.
the feet on the ropes.
Very heel.
Ref didn't see it. She's too busy looking for her next payday.
That's funny because he
Easy.
just called.
He just texted me. What's this? A turn? Oh, get your super kick in, kids.
Well, because
There's about to be about 15
because
in the
he
main
cheated.
event.
He cheated, so now he had to get his.
I
get
think
his
Drew and I
revenge.
wanted to do something really ridiculous, so we had a super kickoff. Because he was like, "Fuck it, if the fucking if the fucking if the oh God, what did he say? What did he called?
Your match is the only match I watched that night.
Well, technically, you watched your own match.
Yeah, technically.
Well,
you were-
did I?
I mean, from you at the inside perspective.
Oh, look at her. She's like, hey.
Why, she's siding with all the heels tonight, huh?
She's like, my OnlyFans page is at this. And
This is before OnlyFans.
Whatever,
Here's my
man.
Venmo.
You get. I'm not gonna
She's probably making
criticize.
so much money on that
She's
shit
probably
right
making
now.
way more
Listen,
than
if
all
I
of us.
could, if I could make money on an OnlyFans, I would.
Let's get her on the
I'm
podcast.
I'm still thinking about getting a foot page.
Can we get her on the
For your
podcast?
disgusting feet.
Yeah, listen, my disgusting feet might
I
pay
can't. I can't
put me through
afford.
college, sir.
I can't afford her. I can't afford her rate.
Listen, right now, nobody's making money. We should
No.
be able to. There's the lady. There's the poster stealer.
There's gonna be some weird dudes in Germany that beg to differ, sir.
What's next? What do we got next? Gotta wait for the announcer to come out.
Oh my God! Right? He should be ready.
Wait, this is crazy.
This
Where
is
is he?
Look at him coming out.
This
the
was
door.
not a well-oiled machine,
No.
sir.
Bruce just pointed at the camera
Yeah. Look,
because he's,
Made eye
Brucey.
made eye contact and pointed.
He's got to be the center. Look at him. Owens.
I would wish we had Santi on the show.
Those guys are trying to just
We
almost
should've.
walk backstage.
We made friends with Bruce pretty much after we were
Yeah.
out of cosplay wrestling.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we
All right,
didn't.
what's
use
the
him.
next match? How many more we got?
While we were in cosplay, while we were doing the cosplay stuff, he was kind of like in the legal entanglements with police and shit.
It was an entanglement.
He was more loose cannony than we were comfortable with at that point.
Listen, just because he may or may not have said some things.
Here it is. This is. Is this?
Uh-oh.
Did you work Dash?
I work Johnny.
Oh, okay. So then, here we got Dash doing
Okay.
Wario.
Is this nap time?
Dude, listen,
Yes, that was a
I
shot.
don't know who he worked. I can't remember. It'll be a surprise to all of us.
It might have been John Beaver
Oh my God, it may have been John
As-
Beaver.
as
We should probably cut that
Deadpool.
part out.
Why?
I don't like John Beaver.
I'm not a big John Beaver fan either.
Hey, listen,
We used them because we needed
I
bodies.
asked before. Am I allowed to say what I want here?
yeah,
you can say whatever.
No, it's
You can-
fine. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
don't give a shit.
I've
man.
already made a Sue Young marriage joke, so.
Yeah.
Listen, it didn't go too deep, all right? Not yet.
But you know what? Maybe I don't know. He's not. I don't know.
Listen, the problem is we just all have, like, we all have a bitter taste from all that shit. So we look at some of these people and we
Right,
want to
right.
shit on them, but
Yeah,
there's not really.
But John
butt-
Beaver
your-
still sucked.
Your buddy almost fell.
I mean, but he can do
Did he
the
just drop his
character.
gun on the
He can
floor?
do the character.
Yeah.
He can do the character.
would you like a
It's once
donut?
you get in the ring,
Have one.
I have to hold my breath because he's almost
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think you were coming back from.
Guys, I don't want to like.
What?
People are gonna be confused when you're talking to someone off mic,
That's all 7
and then
people
they
watching
can't.
this.
They also can't hear him, so it gets really weird. I
this is-
listened to the
this-
last one when you guys. would
This is
stop
what we
it.
do.
Really?
This is
Yeah.
what we do here.
All right.
It gets a
Well,
little weird. I know, but I'm trying to make it sound good. It's really fucking it up.
If you were trying to make it sound
Have
good,
us-
you wouldn't have
have
given
us-
me an AJ Mikes.
have us sit next to you, so
This
you
was
can
bad
actually
the minute you
talk
put
into
the
your
mic in
mic.
our
If Huss wants to sit on my lap and let's do it, I don't really give a fuck. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, see, okay, here's my problem with John Beaver.
Yeah.
Is that he created liabilities for me when we did it before, when things would fall on his head and he'd have to wear, and paramedics would have to come and there'd be neck braces, and it wasn't because of anything other than carelessness, and then the more recent stuff where like there's been
Well, but
accusations
that's
of
just
impropriety.
That's what I
accusations.
meant. I was going for that. I didn't want to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah.
but-
Been
Yeah.
like some
So
We
maybe
can
true,
neither
maybe not
confirm or
true.
deny any of those
Maybe,
accusations.
maybe
I
he's
don't
not
want to
that
sully
bad. I
this
don't know.
podcast with that.
Well, any kind of when Benny came back out of prison, he was one of the shit talker guys behind our backs. Fuck it. I'll
Yeah.
say it. I don't care.
But for all those reasons, we went out of our way to have a nice, fun
We
show.
still made peace with him, got
Yeah.
along with him, and brought him back.
Yeah.
But the point was, at a certain point, it wasn't us that made the decision. Broder said, "Don't use him for SuperCon."
Yeah.
We didn't. Broder can say what he wants, but I remember this shit better than he does. And so we put John Cruz,
Yep.
who's now in AEW at Serpentico, as Deadpool, and as good or bad as John Beaver is, John Cruz hit home runs with it.
Those ropes are
Hit
either
home
really
runs with it.
loose
Yeah, those
or
are-
Dash is hurting him real bad with his weight. I can't tell which
No,
might
I
be-
remember the ropes were not.
Were you
might-
there, Huss?
Is this the one that I ended up
Friendly.
getting called out of town last minute that I was supposed to ref and me and AJ were gonna both?
That's right. We had promised Huss a ref spot,
So you couldn't come.
and every time
I had to travel for work.
I promised Huss a ref spot, he has had something happen.
Conveniently had something come up.
Stop scheduling it on shit weekends.
Well, sir, stop trying to better your life, okay?
We didn't schedule this.
we had nothing.
Look
Oh
at him
my
struggling.
God, look at
Oh
those
my God,
ball ropes.
struggling to get up.
Holy shit!
Those ropes are screaming.
Kill me! Kill me!
It's a lot of plantains right there.
Wow.
Wario!
See, another match where nobody's wrestling. Oh, look, Bruce is doing it. He gets look at that
Look at
guy.
him, what a-
That fucker.
You have
What
two
a
people that
showman.
wrestle, and somehow the ref is the most over
What a
person on
showman.
the fucking screen.
Now
Bruce
he's just
Owens,
stealing the
sir.
heat. He doesn't
Bruce-
even care.
Is an
No.
icon?
Oh, I love Bruce.
He's always the most over person in a match. So how long does it take for him to wear the Wario hat?
We call 3 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
3
I'm
minutes.
I'm hoping the match doesn't go that
What did
long.
he say? 3 minutes?
I think within 10
No, we
seconds.
had. Listen, we had to kill time, so I gave everyone time, man.
Killing the crowd.
Well, but it's not predicting when he puts the hat on because you can't predict when it comes off the
Can I
guy's
be
head.
DQ'd from watching this right now?
You know what? Go to your room.
It's fine, I'll go hang out with my dog.
is he wearing an eye patch now?
Yes, he's wearing
No,
an
the goggles.
Wait, he's wearing goggles. Ah,
It's not when does he put them on. It's how soon after it comes off the other person. How many seconds
put 'em in
before
his
he?
pocket.
he
now.
is sneakily fast when it
Remember,
comes to that.
remember who was with me when Bruce had the hot dog in his pocket?
What?
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 When did that happen?
Someone like in between, like during a match, someone handed him a hot dog from outside, like one of the fans. He put it in his pocket, and every now and then during the matches, he would look at me and pull it out and take a bite and put it back in his pocket.
Wow. That's actually funny.
yeah.
Oh my God!
I think the only thing that's better is when me and you were up at Impact and Hebner was sitting there fucking making us pop, screaming at the hot dog eating guy.
No, this
Window.
no, the hot dog's better, I think.
Oh my God, Bruce.
The
Well, you see Dash running in full speed.
Right now, things are happening in the ring.
yeah, there's a lot of creaking in the corners and
I believe that was full speed.
That was full speed, though.
It was actually in reverse. Those ropes are awful.
Your TVs are not
look
lying.
at that middle
Look at
one.
that
just
yeah.
sagging. Just
Yeah.
sagging.
Israel is more concerned about the cage.
Listen, nobody except us cared about this. Even
Those are some
even the
solid
people we
punches
paid
there.
were like,
Whoa! That was a hell of an air pump.
Well, walking the way, Bruce.
A clothesline from heck.
Bruce's counts are getting lazier and lazier. He's over the show.
this is pre-neck surgeries.
And I remember because I think Dash had said something about feeling uncomfortable. He didn't want to do. I think at the time we had him doing Wreck-It Ralph or something before, and he was all mad. He was just like, "Listen, man, I don't want to do all that shit. Can I just do?" I think he chose to do Wario. And and originally I was like, well, if you do Wario, I was thinking like, oh man, I gotta have him work AJ. I'm like, I can't do that to AJ.
That was a 3 count.
Do
So
that to AJ.
Thank you.
well, bro, because it's like Mario versus Wario seems so intuitive, but I was like,
Right.
AJ will hate me and kill him, so I
Right.
can't do that.
I remember I worked him in ICW. He was like,
I'm sorry.
He was like, top of the food chain over there. And we were like a minute into the match, and he took a bump, and I'm like, hey, next
Did you
spot.
say food?
And I said, next spot, and he rolled over and said, I think he said, I can't breathe, or like I'm blown up. And I was like, we just started. And I got so angry.
Oh man.
And now he stole your Mario gimmick over there at
Well, that's right. He's Mario now.
Yeah.
One fucking Mario.
One would say he didn't steal; he just consumed.
Well, I mean, listen,
You know,
I
just
don't.
like some people consumed Prime's laugh, but they can't do it themselves, so they have somebody do it behind the curtain.
Well, see, here's the thing. The thing behind that. By the way, that's fantastic.
I'll fucking call that.
That's fantastic. But the thing about that is I was going to do Skeletor next because I felt Cobra was like, man, Cobra's got to go away for a little while. Like, there's only so many different ways you can do it before it's like, stagnant, and then we'll bring him back later. And I was just going to go down the list of 80 supervillains, and Skeletor was going to be next. Hence how Dan was able to steal and hack his way.
Snake Master sighting, or is that just Jeff?
No. We gave him a table. We gave him a table, and he actually made some money selling pictures of the animals because he
Probably made more money than if he'd been booked.
He did make more money than if he'd been booked. Because I think he brought the snake and the God, I wanted to say possum so bad, but
Was he there as
The
Snake
skunk.
Master or
the
just-
skunk.
Was he there as Snake Master or just Jeff?
No, sir. He's Craven the Hunter.
Yeah, he's in character.
And there's a very awkward or not so awkward hug, but depending on
I saw an over the pants hand job.
there was an over the pants hand job. Beaver's probably legitimately hurt.
I feel he gets hurt a lot.
So just by watching that one match, I'm really glad that I took my trip instead of.
Sir, this was
Why?
a really,
We had a fun time.
it was a fun show. This was a fun show, man.
Was this might have been like pre-Breakfast Club, but Origins of the was this where we went out to eat afterwards? And
This is like the beginning of it, I think.
Yeah.
I think this was the night. That was the
Then
night.
how did Blake get involved? Was it just because he was part of the
Well,
thread?
we were kind of planning that whole thing. We came up with like the goofy little
The names.
at
Yeah.
the show with that Alfonso walked
Right.
around.
It was,
so it was all around the same.
Yeah.
cage, when I were Carino in the cage.
Sadie's back in the ring.
This guy, your announcer's killing me. This 20-minute walk to the ring.
Bro,
every
he
time.
lost like 20 pounds in sweat between the nerves, the
Look at
being
him. He's-
drunk.
he's
and-
ridiculous.
Dave, it's my friend Dave. Yeah, he downed an entire bottle of red wine before the show because he was he was nervous.
Oh.
Yeah, literally chugged it like in front of me, and I'm like, Dave, stop! I gotta work tonight, man. You gotta
It's as
stop.
bad as you doing wax a pre-workout with Bobby Lashley.
Oh, that's the shot of pre-workout story. I'll
who's
have to
now?
save that for another day.
Who's now?
I'm
Who's
hoping it's me. I'm falling asleep over here.
I think it is you because we didn't have that big of a card.
I think it. Yeah, it's
Yep,
you.
yep,
This
yep,
is your
yep,
match.
yep,
This
yep.
is Johnny.
Is that the only part of the costume we had left over?
This would be a shit fest.
Left over. This is the only part we could afford. There was no leftover. All the real costume was at the other place. Supercon had it.
I need a nap.
So we bought a blue.
Well, you've had an exciting couple days, big boy. Almost died last night.
That was awful. And I feel like Huss. I only go home for 4 days and then I'm back on the road again.
You'll love this.
It's been a few months since that's happened.
Monday's going to be fun because the wall we go to that he bought those from, the cashier, the register,
she took a picture of me with them.
She took a picture. She's like, I expect a full report on Monday.
Wow. Tell her we almost died.
I'll just send her a link to
Tell
the
her,
video. I'm
tell her
gonna
our
upload.
lawyers will be calling Wawa because that was
No. They had a disclaimer posted.
They had a disclaimer post. I have a picture of it.
by far the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Hey, oh, that's right. You guys, you couldn't grow mustaches for some reason, so you had these glue-on things.
But I had a full beard.
It was like, I'm like, yeah, you're booked.
No,
For
your
three-
announcer friend can't get in the back.
For 3 weeks, you knew you were doing this, but you couldn't be bothered to grow the mustache out.
AJ's actually so happy to see himself on TV right now. His hands slowly sliding down his pants.
Right.
That's the Al Bundy.
Hey, oh, he threw
Oh,
gold
the coins.
Gold
Yeah.
coins getting thrown.
Look at the kids. They
The
love
mustache is already
it. I hate
coming
that little
off.
kid
He
in the
lost.
stroller.
You,
The mustache is gone already.
you got 10 feet out from the curtain and the mustache already fell off. Jesus Christ.
Sure.
Well,
Is that Chuck?
Why was I walking like a bushwhacker?
can we exactly?
You were gonna say that, weren't you?
No, it wasn't. But it goes back to when we were talking about it the other day.
Right.
How you were angry and you were
I
probably
was
walking around your
my kitchen
like a
I was
bushwhacker.
bushwhacker Luke.
So let's time how many minutes before you get into the ring.
I don't remember any of this except for the finish.
Oh, well, you're getting on the apron already. This is weird. This is all you do.
I
You
really
just tell
thought you just said
Mario
"fuck
and-
you."
Fuck you.
I was like, "Fuck you." All right.
You're disappointed with the crowd reaction, but it's appropriate for the number of people there. Oh, we got the plunger.
Oh.
Some more gold coins. Look at you picking them up like.
I think we had a lot of fun at the show because we had already, Ben and I already decided never again with this.
Yeah, this is the last one.
We were like, if we ever do this again, it's on our terms, or we never ever like even.
Like how I'm wearing the Nintendo Wii shirt.
I was gonna ask you about that.
You probably went and bought that like 5 minutes before you got to the building.
You found it at a Goodwill on your way in.
You're like, I couldn't find my shirt. I'm like, well, why are you telling me that on the plane on the way to the fucking?
It's a.
Who's in the slate outfit?
That's Johnny.
Johnny.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I just remembered the time you came to the con to do the Mario and you hadn't taken your gear out of the bag since the last time.
Oh
you
my
did it.
god.
And the shirt
Oh.
was wadded in the bag, and
Look at me putting her over. Was I trying to get some?
regardless of whether it smelled or not, you couldn't have put another wrinkle
I
in the
Yeah,
in the
remember that?
shirt.
Yeah.
It was so wrinkled. And I'm like, well, you wear
Chuck just told me
overalls.
let's go. Would you guys tell him I was taking too long?
No,
Chuck said let's go.
that's just Chuck wanting to.
I'm over here trying to not lock up for 10 minutes.
I remember we were like, fuck it, let's just hit all the classics again. So we did the pizza table.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
How did we put that together? I don't remember.
didn't Bobby put that together or something?
Yeah, Bobby
Yeah.
wanted
That
to.
was all the leftover
Yeah.
pizza from fucking, from us doing one of the pay-per-view hosts here.
Oh, look.
No.
I smelled the plunger.
I
It
don't
reminds
think
me
so.
of
That was-
someone.
No, we went and got those from the concession stand.
As a
Yeah.
real life plumber, don't do that.
Oh, we saw you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't miss that.
Remember-
I said I smelled the plunger.
Oh,
I
yeah,
looked
yeah,
over at him. Smelling the shit cam.
Listen, it wasn't a shit cam at that moment.
Well,
You're hoping that
15
Home
seconds
Depot
later, it was a
cleaned
shit
it
cam.
prior
but
to-
what do you think the last person rented
Right,
used
exactly.
it for?
Sunshine and roses, sir. Sunshine and roses.
It's a nice headlock right there.
Complimenting his own work. Yeah.
Those ropes suck.
And they wouldn't tighten them for whatever reason.
Did you think anything when you were on them, or did you just?
If you notice, I never went. Even when we went did the whatever. In the beginning, I stayed on the bottom.
Right.
1 foot of the. It's not
Yeah.
my first day.
That middle one's atrocious.
I must have seen it and been like, nah. Where's he going? You taking it over to the con? I don't remember this.
Into the cage.
Dude,
Waving
Drew and
at
I were
people.
all over the fucking place. He just kept wandering places. I was like, Drew, where are you going?
I should have gotten the cage. Just to piss
You know, that
everyone
was the one thing we were specifically not to go in the cage.
off.
But at that time, we were all debating if we should just do it anyway.
Right.
Because, like, fuck it, we're never doing this again.
And we've already been paid.
Yeah, we've already been
That's the most important thing. We'd already been paid.
Solid right there. Look at that. Stiff.
stiff.
Listen, you work, engaging the crowd, entertaining the fans, doing the 3 E's of wrestling, and be entertaining, evoke emotion, and engage people.
That middle rope is coming off, I feel like.
Well, luckily, Marco and Drew didn't wrestle in the ring very much, so.
I don't think we did anything coming close to wrestling in that ring. The super kickoff, I think, was the closest thing we had, and that was supposed to be a joke spot that lasted, I think, way
There
too
goes
fucking
Beast
long.
in the background. Is that Beast? Who is that?
Posing for her.
Was Beast on this
Oh, fuck it, I'm
show?
gonna hit a screwdriver on somebody today.
No. Drew and I went out of our way to do the most ridiculous. That's probably the best spot on the show.
I forgot I did that. Did anybody get it? Like, the crowd even get it?
I don't give a fuck. That was awesome.
He's taking the coins.
That's great. You take the bump, the coins go flying in the air.
That's shoot Johnny trying to afford gas on the way home.
Johnny thinks it's real.
Oh, you throw them out to the fans.
Yeah, it was
Doesn't Mario
Sonic, but
too, though?
what the fuck
Well,
ever.
Mario collects coins.
Yeah.
Doesn't he? I don't even know. I thought so.
Well, that's fun. It's when you hit Sonic, Sonic's on that.
Yeah, but see, he's collecting them. They're in his pockets. When you hit them, they sometimes fly out.
Oh, stiff.
God, those ropes. I think that probably wouldn't have been so stiff if the ropes actually been,
That
the
rope was-
thought of being
Look how
tight.
separate it is from the top
Yeah.
rope. And how close it is to the bottom.
It's like it's
rope.
trying to escape from the ring.
At least Chuck's mustache has stayed on.
Holy shit.
Look at you with the short hair.
and not selling.
Oh shit.
What was that? Molly ho, Molly ho.
Shut up. Good heel work by Johnny there.
Isn't he living the good life in like Costa Rica right
He
now?
is, right.
Good for him, man.
We're the idiots.
Yeah. He's got like a gym or like a
And a gelato shop.
ice gelato. There you go.
Look at me taking the Bret Hart
Fucking A,
bump.
man.
Way slower.
Can we open a donut shop right next to his gelato shop and not
should.
tell him?
Should.
Just one day.
I don't know if I want to move down there.
Look like a king.
Look at you getting the crowd into it. Come on.
Oh, what a dick move that was.
Stomp your hand. Look at it. That must have been
that?
Speedy, huh? Speedy was probably taking a
Oh
picture.
my God.
Stopped the
Mid-sell.
kid. It was Speedy. There he is. That's so funny.
Holy shit.
It's not a very tight chin lock there, Johnny. That was a good shot.
How long was this damn match?
I
Talk
don't-
about
I
boring.
I'm falling
Holy
asleep
shit.
over here. Is the main event next?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
you're
Buddy,
killing
if
me.
you think that's going to go quick.
Yeah, but at least that was entertaining as shit.
Mostly because I kept going like, Drew, where are you going? What are we doing?
How did those ropes give that long?
Look how bad that is, right?
Because they weren't.
Is TK filming? What is he doing over
Yeah,
there?
he is. TK's filming.
He's
for
filming
AJ.
Bobby, it looks like.
He's filming. No, TK's filming for AJ because he wants a ride home.
It really looked like he was filming Bobby.
He may also have been filming
It
Bobby.
must have been for some side project.
I'm pretty sure the two of them have filmed each other doing various non-wrestling related things.
I thought you were going to say not consensual.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was consensual. All right. And
Take
if it's
it home,
not
guys.
consensual, it's not on Bobby's end.
Take it home.
You know it's bad when you're bored of your own match.
I want to know who the kid with the Publix outfit on wearing a mask in the front row is.
Bro,
It's probably Blake the whole time.
it's Jamil?
Jesus.
Oh, like any of us are going to get booked.
He booked me once. That was my last match.
Blueprint?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It might still be your last match because it sounds like
Ask me how many
you're
bumps I
canceling.
took.
Oh, I know you took no bumps.
One.
You took a bump?
But it wasn't like a real bump.
Oh, okay. Like rusty bump?
It was a face bump. Those don't even count.
Rusty bump.
Fucking A, man.
What is a rusty bump?
Did I RKO him? And I actually did the Randy Orton.
Yes,
That
you
was
did.
really weird. Why would I do that?
I wouldn't say it was out of anywhere. Though.
No.
Did your overalls break?
So my overalls broke and they have
Out
never
of
been
your
the same. they honestly, they're still like that.
A rusty bump in is when you go to a back bump, but you're not really quite going to do it, so you more or less roll backwards.
He would roll, yeah.
Yeah.
well, back in the day, he was very round, so he was.
That was actually a
Back
nice
in the day, he
RKO.
was fucking athletic as fuck.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but he was like he was prone to rolling. 'cause
Yeah.
he was shaped that way.
Why am I hitting him with like judo chops in the head? Like I'm Donkey Kong.
That's spastic behavior there.
Oh, look at that!
The Vandal drop kick.
the trademark drop kick there.
I
Listen,
think,
it's incredible. Everything you can't do, but you can always hit that drop kick.
I don't know that he can't do things. He won't. That's for sure.
did really Johnny do that to me?
Well, underneath that blue spandex, Johnny Vandal has seen a gym a time or two.
Why did I allow him to do that?
Maybe you took some magic mushrooms before the show and you just...
Right.
Did you just say from shock that Johnny lifted you?
Yes.
This is before you were fat athletes.
Oh, what's Chuck doing?
What is Chuck doing?
Plunger.
He gave him the wrong
Why
end. Gave him the wrong end of the plunger.
Why the
there.
hell would we call that spot as babyface? I am horrible.
Psychology died about 3 matches ago,
And she
buddy.
was just looking right at him.
She doesn't know. What is she looking at?
Well, no, because Chuck said, "Look over there."
Oh.
So now she's still
It
looking.
was that easy?
I guess.
Oh my goodness.
Get the
She should have
table.
looked before the plunger
here's
spot.
Oh,
This
I
is-
realize now what she's dressed. She came dressed as Cammy
Yeah.
from Street Fighter.
Oh, okay.
And then we had her put the ref shirt on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was a solid table.
Yeah.
I remember this part. You ready?
This
You
is
ready?
like a big IKEA. Look, there was a
That's
pizza slice.
incredible.
The table had a pizza slice in it. Oh my god! And you took a
Nothing
bite.
you guys did before this matters.
No. That's a real. Look at that table.
Oh!
Batista bombed him through it.
Oh!
And that's
There you go.
Look at you. And you're still chewing that pizza.
He just looked over to Chuck over and like, can you guys
Ah.
watch the pizza,
Yeah.
please?
Chuck's eating it, I bet.
Oh my god. Have you spoken to Chuck at all?
No.
I've been meaning to reach out to him too. See how he's doing. Yeah.
The crowd's clapping to my song.
The kids.
Oh wow.
What did you give them?
Coins.
Coins are cocaine. They're going crazy over it.
Tell it to turn off.
That's fantastic.
Google off.
Okay, Google. Cancel playback.
Did I summon Google?
Yeah, that's
You
weird.
did.
You know my Google Home.
What am I
doesn't do
doing
that.
here? What am I doing here?
You know, I watched.
You're trying to join your OnlyFans.
You're
I
being a
was trying to get a
gentleman.
free subscription.
You're getting a,
Listen,
helping her out
listen.
of the
Half the reason I booked her was I was like, one of the boys. But then I recalled, you know, that there's not really anyone in that locker room that was going to do that except for like maybe you.
ring. Right.
True.
Everyone else is asexual PlayStation guys.
Times where you need Bruce Santee.
So we brought up the idea of Santee at the show, and that would have been a fantastic.
Santee in a fucking costume, like,
He'd do it.
it'd be ridiculous.
What would we? I'd bring him in as probably the Juggernaut.
It's a
Or
character.
Zangief.
Zangief.
Yeah,
Zangief from Street Fighter.
I mean, Drew could do Zangief too. but-
Yeah.
True.
We almost had Drew do Zangief.
yeah, he didn't. Isn't that, he had the mohawk for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, someone's fucking thinks he's got something more important than this podcast.
Well-
Your dedication to the yeah, but we got Phil that time. Your dedication to this brand always amazes me. Yeah,
He did come down to South Florida. He should
but that was for his own TikTok shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than
It's a
some.
10-hour drive versus a 1-hour drive, and that person's...
How much of a drive was it for you?
Hey, here's Drew.
There we go. It's the main event time.
Drew looks like he's stuck in shit already.
Probably is. Probably is.
Like, he just looks pissed.
Yeah.
No, he's happy to be there.
Yeah.
His body language, I'm saying, he's just
Yeah. And this is around the time where we were trying to do the tag gimmick, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys are trying to work anywhere together, and
So we're both in great shape for this. Oh my God. Drew's like,
I mean,
I
he
don't
looks-
understand crossbones. I'm like, Drew, just go out there and just look imposing.
he looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to Crossbones. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing you could do about Crossbones is that like he's like a underling of the Red Skull. So we weren't gonna have him yell racist slurs out. So I mean, basically just be a badass.
Yeah, we got as far as Hitler, but never got as far as actual racism.
Yeah, no. As racist as the show's got
I'll
was.
never forget seeing that at Supercon. You're like, what the
I felt bad doing that to Kurt until I found out Kurt was a little fucking piece of shit. Then I didn't feel so bad.
Feel bad about him being Hitler? We
Yeah.
didn't make him do anything. We're like, do you want to play Hitler in our fucking
We
wrestling
spent
show?
and we how
And
many
he said okay.
how many parties did we spend shaking him like a rabid dog trying to get him to be Hitler?
You didn't force him to do it. You didn't force him to stand over somebody. I'll fucking call it out. I got no affiliation with it.
You sleep real sexy like.
I don't think it was standing over someone. It was crawling into
shit.
bed with them.
Look at that hair.
Yeah.
A lady killer hair right
Oh
there.
boy, Anthony let his hair out. Oh, here's Marco. Here's Marco. Tough guy.
Yeah, this was supposed to like we ended up doing all kinds of ridiculous shit. I don't even remember. Like I do not remember this match at all.
Do you wrestle in that thing the whole match, or did you take that jacket off?
I think I worked in the whole thing, the whole
Jesus,
match.
that must have been hot as.
Like the backup stuntman for the Phantom.
That must. Man, you keep talking over me. That looks hot as shit.
It was cool in the building though. It wasn't really all that bad.
Yeah, well, there weren't a lot of bodies.
Seriously.
Oh,
This was a COVID-friendly event.
it was
You could social
social
distance.
distance.
This would have worked in the COVID era for sure.
COVID era.
Well, they just had that. They had that con not too many weeks ago. I wonder how well they did.
A Comic-Con? That someone had a Comic-Con?
in the same building.
Here?
Yeah,
Was it the same company, Ultracon?
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
How come we weren't called to do wrestling? There's Speedy.
What belt is that?
Oh fucking
That's Bruce's.
yeah, Bruce.
One of those backup ones that from home.
Bruce is a belt collector. He's got 1,000 belts or something. So he's like, anytime you need a belt for something, I was like, yeah, all right, bring the tag belts this time and bring this. So we could have multiple champions.
What the
What are you guys doing? Why haven't we
Billy?
started this match yet?
Billy responded on our hat post about how he got his last night.
Hey.
So he literally walked up to Ben and said, "Hey, you have my hat," and Ben just said, "Here you go."
No. No, that wasn't wrong. I go to shake his hand, he grabs it, and they won't let go. And he's like, and he goes to Andy, he goes, "You guys brought my merch, right? My free merch, right?" And Andy goes, he always dumps it off on me. And I then literally just took my hat off my head and put it on his head.
That's fantastic.
Because otherwise he was not going to be releasing his kung fu grip on me.
and then Bobby writes underneath that, "I'll bet I never get mine. After all the shirts and real life merch I funded
He
because I
texted
believed
me
in the message,
while-
he will screw me over
He
again."
texted me while I was here and was like, "You're getting me a hat, right?"
Holy shit!
So I'm gonna have to go steal one without Ben knowing.
Well, no, the funny thing is to now drag that out for as long as possible.
no, you don't have to feel the wrath of that. I'll end up getting like
Yes.
weird magazines to
He's
my house.
gonna have so
and-
much pizza and
Right.
shit.
Like, you don't understand that.
I do, and that only fuels my fire. Hearing your misery about it.
I
is
have 3 magazines currently coming to my house: Parenting magazine, a food magazine, and Entertainment Weekly. All 3 names on them were Fat Slambino. My son's name was on one, but it was like Nick the Terror. And that was the Parenting magazine. And then he sent one to my daughter, but he didn't want to take a shot at her, so he took another shot at me, and he was like, it was like Fat Ass Anthony or something. And those are the magazines. I get them every week.
I believe Bobby's life
you got free
expectancy
magazines. You got free magazines.
is
reads
entwined
magazines in
with
2020?
like fucking with, like he can live as long as he fucks
Right.
with you. Like it gives him energy.
Right.
Why you of all people? I'll never get.
Why is he obsessed with you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably one of the few, and you're included, that probably didn't put out.
Yeah, I
there.
am included, sir.
Right, yeah.
You take his phone calls still. This match hasn't started yet.
Holy shit.
Drew's just yelling at the fans.
I basically let Drew lead this match because he was just like, I want to do all this stuff, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Drew loves doing crazy
Yeah.
over the top nonsense.
Yeah, the end of this match is the best because he doesn't leave for
What was that?
he doesn't leave for anything.
That sentence wheezed
Yeah.
out. He didn't.
Yeah.
This would have been better if it was when Drew was purple.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He laid in that ring after the match was over for a good like 15 minutes or so until they literally started like
Taking the ring apart.
taking the
around
ring
him.
apart. Around,
Which for the ropes, it was just a matter of unhooking because they're not even bothered to tight.
right. You don't need to turn them at all. Look at you with the long hair, acting tough.
I don't fucking remember this
How
shit.
long hair Marco existed.
I try to forget.
The best was when he tried to dye his long hair blonde
Oh, the Great Pumpkin Salvino.
and ended up like
Great pumpkin
like
Salvino.
orangutan
Oh, the Great
Trump.
Pumpkin Prime.
It ended up like orangutan Trump orange.
So
It
this was my wonderful my wonderful stripper ex-girlfriend who is a terrible human being. But one of the things was, I used to be a hairdresser, so I'll because Kevin Sullivan goes, you
Oh, look,
hair-
there's Jessica. There's Jackie. They just showed up.
they just showed up.
Wow. There's Snake.
Oh my God! No, Sullivan was like, you should go blonde. I think that would be a good thing for you. And I'm like, well, Kevin Sullivan's asking me to.
His heels dye their hair blonde.
Yeah, so I was like,
That's
fuck
old,
it.
Real old school thinking there.
Yeah. So she goes, oh, I can do it. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I'll just pay the money to go. She goes, you don't trust me? And back in my mind, I'm like, no, I absolutely don't. But I like getting laid. So I was like, no, sure, we'll give it a shot. And then, I had great pumpkin fucking orange for the better part of 6 months?
I'm surprised you didn't try to fix it.
I'm not a smart person, Ben.
Look at you on screen right now. Do you remember when you were in good shape?
No, was a lifetime ago.
Wow.
Well, there's no wow about that. I agree 100%, buddy.
There's you're counted and all the fat asses here that shouldn't be talking shit.
Huss earned that stomach, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're happy about it. You didn't have that conversation 2 days ago. Hey, what's this about this intermittent fasting? How do you do this fasting?
I said, what's it about? I didn't say I was doing it.
How did I keep that fucking mask on? Is anyone's guess?
It might be glued on. Huh?
It might be. I think it was spirit gummed.
Spirit gummed. You went all out for this fucking show.
Well, no, that was a. I sweat quite profusely in that fucking jacket.
Dude, I'm just looking at it.
Yeah,
What is that,
look
plastic
hot.
pleather or something? I'm probably, I'm getting sweaty just looking
Go
at it.
back to the long hair. The corporate haircut is.
Bro, listen, when I cut that hair and I saw all that gray underneath that top layer.
You know, looking at it right now.
Yeah. It's better. It's better this way, huh? Holy shit! I can still pull it off.
Get you mug into the car.
Especially with those ropes, that's impressive. Actually.
Yeah, no shit.
He's like, fuck it, I'm going down.
I'm not doing a dive. Fuck you.
Drew fell out 2 feet and he was like, "This is fucking stupid."
This is where things start. I think this is where things go off the rail because he starts wandering. Yep. He's gonna start wandering.
Oh, right to the snake table.
Yeah, right to this. I think this was totally a rib on fucking Jeff.
Chrissy's
Oh,
guarding
had
the
to be.
skunk.
It had to be. When you guys walked over, she did pull the baby carriage with the skunk in it closer to her.
That skunk is famous. It's been on TV.
Here's the trash. I don't even think this is the actual trash can spot.
I don't know.
No, I think that happened later in the match, but looks like he's throwing up in it.
Yeah, he looks like he ate that shit that you guys ate last night.
There he goes right to
There he
it.
goes.
What a move!
And then you knock it over. That's great.
Donovan, a constant professional.
Head first
Good move.
into the trash can.
Oh my goodness! Look at the guy in the back. He's laughing his ass off. Oh.
Some chops. You're protected.
Yeah, you can hit me as hard as you can without that fucking thing. It wasn't gonna do
I
nothing.
wish I had that last night with Billy.
How many chops did Ben take?
Oh, I only got one.
It was a parting out the door.
Oh my God!
I wasn't even ready for it. I'm like walking out the door and he chops the shit out
What's
of
he
me.
doing? Gotta go!
He just moved Snake Master's pictures and threw them on the floor.
Drop one of the yes! Like, fuck it.
What it would be funny if the box of snakes were under that table?
Oh,
He
fuck.
threw Snake Master's book on the floor. This is amazing.
And those are his photos, right?
Yeah.
You're like fucking up all of his merch.
Whole thing of ribs.
I
that
got
was-
all of it.
He's
that was
so
for
mad. Look
sure
at him
a
in his
rib.
costume. He just went and see if his wallet was in his pocket. Look, now he's
Look,
moving
he's
the
moving the
snakes.
snakes. They're all freaked out.
Look at him.
Oh my
They were
God.
probably pissed at you.
No, that was a hunt. Like Drew was just like, go this way. I'm like, all right.
I mean, it's the only table, you know.
I think he wanted to know at some point. I think he'd
He
asked
used a
me
bar
how
stool. Nice.
he was. He was asking me if we go in the cage. I said we weren't allowed, but we still figured out we may end up in the cage anyway. But he wanted to know how far along the con we could go. I think his original plan was to go all over the fucking building. I'm like, this is an ECW.
At the bar.
Okay, get a water? Did he say, can I get a water?
He asked for a water.
That's great.
Oh, J-Dog was there. You didn't book him?
Oh, yeah, I remember talking to J-Dog afterwards. That's right.
Spit the water in the kid's face. Oh, come on.
I don't know if anything more nefarious happens with that water bottle. I'm not sure.
I think
Nah, he's already lost it.
Oh, okay.
He did all that just to be
Crowd's
able to spit
thinning
it
out
out
over there.
Well, you know, when you only got 30 people there.
Hey, listen, you guys earned your money.
Just for the trash can spot.
Why would he cut away at that? Why would he cut to different angles?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, right?
Do you know this is the second cut of this? Like
Yeah.
the first cut he gave me was like, I'm like, dude, just like I hated the hard cam shot.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, only give me the hard cam shot when the handheld isn't any good.
Trunks of it?
Yeah. He made the most money in this night.
Yeah, he was
He was a quarter of our budget.
a third, I think. And he was the only one we lodged.
Yeah.
Are you coming out tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. You. I don't know.
No, Ben's staying in tonight. Yeah, actually, it will be the wife and I coming out.
Are you taking him?
Tell her she can't come.
Or are you coming with me?
No, I'm kidding. I'll come with whoever. If you want to wait for me.
I'm
Holy
waiting for
shit,
you.
Marco!
Okay. What,
Like
yeah.
as soon as this ends, I'm going. They're already there, waiting for me.
It's 6 o'clock. The thing's supposed to be 7.
You mean the Chips Eric Estrada? No, it was the good one, the one we know.
Can I just tell you, I got a message from Reese Beck just now.
And
It's a picture of a poster, and he said, "Can I have you sign this when I see you tonight?"
$25, buddy.
Should we rib him?
What is
Yeah.
that poster of? Wait, what's the
A
poster?
Brainbuster show I was on. Oh my God, you were there too! I'm gonna make you sign
Don't
it.
you dare,
I'm gonna be
don't you
like,
dare.
Marco was on the show.
Oh, fucking Christ!
Yes.
Was it
was one of the Brainbuster
Was it Tomato
shows.
Gate?
I think it was.
Oh,
Oh,
Holy
nice
shit.
move.
Was this the sourdough bread with
Hot dogs, and there was like bologna being thrown at us.
Bagwell taped to a bowl.
The nail bread.
The nail bread. That was the one where I turned around. I'm like, what the fuck?
Right,
is
like who
wrong?
did that? Right, like
Some
that's
kid
sick.
walked up and I watched him like hand it in. I'm just like, what the fuck?
That's
is
a match
wrong
we
with
should
you?
do commentary for.
Who has that footage?
Who was it that
Hopefully
came back to
nobody.
you guys and just shook his head like, what the fuck?
listen. To this date, nothing will beat the 1970s vacuum cleaner that if we'd had used, someone would have
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
Someone would have absolutely been dead because it was like concrete.
They use a bowling ball in that?
Yeah, we used a
Yeah.
bowling ball.
Subway sub.
Subway. I think cereal box got thrown in there. Half of Publix was. We were covered in. I was so mad.
I
You
remember
calmed me down halfway
Yeah.
because I wanted
Somebody
to
was
fight
throwing
everybody,
bologna at
and
us.
then you almost got in a fight with Little CM Punk's family.
Right. Yeah. yeah.
I tried to
I
fight
want to
some.
hear that story more than anything else.
I destroyed some kid's sunglasses and tried to get in a
Yes,
fight
you
with a
did.
14-year-old. I was so mad. I watched him throw the tomato and hit me, and eyes rolled back in my head.
The nail bread was still the most creative and absolute fucking ridiculous. Like somebody took it looked like French bread that Publix left
Like a
off.
baguette.
Yeah, for
Yes.
but it looked like a 5-day-old like
Like it was.
bag. Yeah.
Right.
So-
it was
That they
it was
hammered
it was
down.
Jamil.
So full disclosure, because I've never told you guys this story.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go.
when I used to do stupid backyard shit, that was one of the gimmicks that Dave would make.
Nail bread?
Nail bread. So when we did that, he was like, "I'm bringing nail bread," and I'm like, "No, you're not.
It was Dave?
No, you're not." And he brought it, and it got used, and it almost killed Ragu.
Someone threw it.
Yeah.
It didn't make it in the ring.
Yeah.
It bounced like off the pole or something and then hit Ragu in the fucking head.
I don't think it was Dave who threw it because
It wasn't so.
Yeah.
So because when I saw it,
No, because I think I started yelling at people after
because
that.
David handed it off to some kid that was like fucking 14 years old that walked in the place. So Dave must have been like, "I'm gonna catch shit for this." So here.
yeah, if you're underage, you're not gonna catch a charge.
There I am.
Instead, he almost murdered Millhouse.
Jesus.
Oh, bro, Ragu would have been a perfect Millhouse.
You just tapped Marco.
I don't fucking know.
You did.
Did I? Sure.
Bruce didn't see it.
Well, Bruce.
Bruce.
That was.
He's
uh,
advanced.
At least Bruce knew the finish.
I want to say it was either Vandal or Fives on another show where Ragu was doing the commentary and he was wearing a light blue button-down shirt to do the ring announcing, and he's wearing the glasses and he fucking gets to the ring and one of them just goes, "Yo, Millhouse, shut the fuck up and get out of my ring." Like, what's some BFW show?
That's good stuff.
It's tight.
Here we go. We got to be getting close to the end here, huh? Or do you go out in the crowd?
No, we haven't even reached the super kickoff.
All of those
Oh,
ropes.
Is this you guys going, I think this is the only time we're going to be able to work together?
I think so. I think we're like, let's just get it all out of
Let's
the way.
just do it anonymously under mask.
And yeah, but this was before the one time we actually got to work. at the Chris Cunningham. Let's throw all my money away in one sitting
We
show.
talked about that with Billy last night too about Chris Cunningham. Billy does not like him.
No.
What's Bruce doing there? Look like he's grabbing
Bruce?
his stick.
Bruce is just doing whatever Bruce does.
Strutting in his red kicks.
Yeah. He's
He didn't put a lot of hats on tonight.
I don't know what's.
I don't know if there was a lot of hot stuff.
Holy shit! Holy
I was
shit!
like, what do you call it? Like a kick out DDT or something?
Something like that. Because he kept saying DDT, and I'm like, I've never seen you. I'm like, I'll sell it, but I don't know.
That's because you guys
No,
only
but
get
he-
paid for him to manhandle you and throw you behind a curtain.
Listen. Drew got the best deal ever in wrestling for the shortest period of time when he found out that if he booked himself in a match, he was just going to get paid extra for it, and he'd make it out of some of these shows with like $600-700 because fucking Broder was fucking dumb as
Oh, your
shit.
spirit gum finally came loose.
Oh shit! The mask is off.
We're not even paying attention here.
We are. We're talking.
We're talking about it.
You're the one that was on TikTok for
Yeah.
the last
Oh,
5
was
minutes.
it? Because I can't get anything to download in this cave.
Well, we do have Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi works great here
That's nicely.
at their Breakfast Club studios.
But it's funny, you know, he's complaining, like, but he hasn't actually been involved.
Yeah. It's weird
Kind
that
of like at a show. Once his match is over,
You're
he's
luck-
just
you're
not
lucky I'm
interested
here.
anymore.
it's weird how Drew looks fantastic here, but he looks so much better now.
He is ripped.
He's so fucking ripped. God damn, we really have. Let's just do everything. The super kickoff, I think, leads into the finish. I hope.
I mean, do you remember doing any of this?
I remember the super kickoff. That's it. That's the only thing about that and the trash can spot.
I think you remember. Well, it would be hard to forget the trash.
Is
can,
it?
But
What was
that
that?
was-
I don't. Oh, I don't know. What's he doing? I have no idea what was.
Whoa!
Bro, I have no idea what it was.
Botchamania.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to be. I would. I'm sure if
I
Drew
like
was
how
sitting.
Bruce couldn't get up, and he used your shoulder to help himself get up.
he did push off on him.
He
didn't
did. He did. He literally pushed off you.
Yeah, you guys need to
Is this a
reset
super
here for a
kick?
second.
Here it comes.
Is this all we're waiting
Yeah,
for?
I think so.
Nope.
No.
I don't fucking
It's
remember.
funny. We're like, that's all we're waiting for. Oh, we almost took Bruce out. Oh, there goes Bruce. Down goes Bruce.
No.
Oh,
What was that?
now there's no one to pin. Now there's no one to
1,
take the
2, 3, 4, 8, 25.
count. Now does he rough up Bruce? Did Bruce take a bump in this show? Usually he demands to.
Oh,
Oh, new ref.
that was quick. She was watching the monitor.
Oh, right. This gets convoluted. I think Sue Young runs in, too.
Who booked this?
This Drew booked. Oh, you kicked out.
We're building to a crescendo, sir. What that crescendo is anyone fucking
This
guess?
is like the roller coaster's been clicking up the hill. But
Just keeps clicking.
yeah, it's like one of those videos where
Well,
you
all right.
watch it on loop where you think you're finally going to get to the.
So here's
thing and-
here's Drew's thing. Drew loves to overbook everything, fucking everything, and I'm pretty sure I remember what it was. I called for the Okada line, but he didn't really know how to transition through it, so he kind of froze, and then I froze, and that's what caused the spot earlier. That's what that
It's
was.
all coming to you
Yeah.
like flashes from a drunken haze.
Yeah, but I do think Chun-Li does something.
I think there she is.
There she is.
There she is.
Young.
Oh, good bump before you get speared.
Everyone likes a good chick fight.
Oh, I like
Right,
this.
they're gonna roll around.
Yeah.
What did I miss that this is happening right now?
In the first match, Sue kind of got screwed out of the victory because of a
Sadie.
perceived slight.
No, she screwed her.
Yeah. And now they're, I don't know, they're an OnlyFans count away from really having sex as far as we all know.
Wow,
I don't know.
that was that.
Deftones.
Oops, yeah, I'm
Most
back
kids
here.
listening have no idea who Deftones are. Oh, shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Why is this guy back?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, this is what I was talking about. This is Drew overbooking everything.
Everyone came in and did something.
Yeah.
So you guys, but you know what's good is you guys are resting.
Characters that, like,
That is Ness from Super Smash
I didn't
Brothers.
come out, right? I probably was like, this is stupid. I'm not
Sarah! No! Why would you do that to Flack? Oh, wait. There he goes, Stunner.
What the hell was that?
For fuck's sake, he's 78 years old. Let him do a
look,
Stunner.
look, he's being inappropriate. He's grabbing her tush. What, did everyone get a stunner? You get a. Oh, in comes Link. This is funny.
That's not Aaron Agony.
You just do the twist of fate.
Yes, he just did the twist of fate.
What a mark.
Mr. RKO.
Carolina boy.
Holy shit.
Kofi Kingston.
I think
Here's
everyone. I think
Zoro's
there's.
back.
I think there's nothing but attitude era finishers at this point.
Zoro's mask is covering his face.
This is absolutely Drew.
This is 100% true.
Warriors out.
He's fatty.
His mask came off. This kid's mask came off.
Oh shit.
He exposing the business over here. This kid.
Oh no, it's Matt Murdock.
It's bad.
Look at they're all on the ring side.
Did you say Matt Murdock or Fat Murdock?
Oh,
Not nice.
Oh, I came out.
yeah, you. Did you not remember?
Oh,
this?
it's probably because you. It's probably because you guys said. What is this?
That's totally a We Hate Beaver
It's
song.
probably you get to kick Beaver. I'll be out there.
Here comes this. Really? It's you and Johnny and you're not doing a screwdriver? That's
What is
No.
going on here?
No. Here we go.
Totally overbooked.
Jesus Christ! I got it for the choke slam.
At this point, we're working for ourselves.
Bro, look who's in the crowd. We're working for no one else.
There's Seth in the Mountain Dew shirt.
I was gonna say it looks like Iron Sheik.
Oh fuck! Oh, here we go.
Here's the super kick. Again, you both have spaghetti legs.
I'm just laughing because now I can see the Mountain Dew shirt. Yeah.
This is 100% Drew.
What are we calling it?
He basically called all of this.
And that's it.
I really want to see the next 15 minutes of just laying
I got pictures of me and Jackie laying next to him.
Yeah,
Those are phenomenal pictures, by the way.
Jackie and someone else. It was like three of you. I forget who else was laying. Oh,
Chuck.
it's you. Wait.
Chuck.
Oh my god.
Did you take pictures with Drew passed out in the ring?
Oh
It
my
was
god.
Me, Jackie, and Drew
Okay.
passed out.
Holy shit. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
I don't remember the
even
stunner. I don't
that
remember none of
happened.
that.
Nope.
This is the first and only time I've given someone a goddamn stunner.
And it ends with Bruce wearing the goggles.
Bruce, it's Ultracon. Oh,
What belt is this?
I don't know.
Is it real one or is it one of those?
I'm signing off here.
You're really in that much of a rush?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What?
He's got to go sign Respect's merch.
Would you get offered a 6:30, 7 o'clock blowjob or something? Like that?
No, I want to eat.
Oh, you fat fuck! You've been eating donuts the whole time you're here.
Quiet.
Piece of shit.
The life can be demanding.
Oh, the TikTok crush. I asked him. I'm not eating.
How many's left? That box was full a few hours ago.
All right, bye.
Oh my god. No. No, he's not. No,
They
he's
keep-
not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not Will Hicks. No Will Hicks, sir.
Oh,
So you
somebody
guys-
make you a custom,
So what's going on? Here? Oh, look, they're
Wario.
coming in and collecting all the coins.
Yes.
Let's check out.
All right, AJ's left the building. He's
Worst commentator
ever.
He can. This is. I'm gonna shoot. I'm just gonna. I'm not giving. No, we're not giving. No, they give. I don't care. You don't wear a hat anyways. You don't wear one anyways. You don't wear one anyways.
And this is why we're such a successful brand.
No, he rushes out before we're even done with this. That's why we're fucking. He can't be bothered to fucking at least.
And Drew doesn't move for the
in
better
the
part
time.
of 15 minutes. In fact, I think he's still in the ring when I get like when you like get me all fucking ready to like flip cosplayer tables and shit.
I love how kids are sitting around, like waiting for something to happen because he's still laying there. Like you can see the look on the picture, like, "Yo, mom."
He's legitimately thinking about what we're gonna have for dinner. Bills
he
needs
might
to pay.
just be taking a nap.
He might be just sleeping in the ring.
I'm gonna let my dog out at this point.
It's funny though because I didn't know this. I went to the back and you had told me about the cosplayers on the other end starting their thing because we'd run just a little over, and I don't know if you lit me on fire. I just lit on fire. Maybe because I hate their fucking guts. I can't remember which one it was. What's up, Archer? Come here, buddy. Archer's on the podcast now.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid. He had
That's
to let
all
him
right.
out.
I'll take the Archer snorts. He's very. There, people are still sitting there. I love it.
That girl threw a coin at him.
Was that a girl or was that Trunks?
No. It was, there's Trump.
Wait, long hair. I can't see from this distance. Oh, is that? Hey, buddy.
Oh, they're
They're
checking.
pickpocketing.
Oh, he put the coins on his nipples.
How long does this last?
Oh, I don't know.
No, like on camera, like.
I don't know. That's
Oh.
a good question. We're gonna find out. Yeah, they're just fucking with Drew's unconscious body.
I guess that was a fun show.
It was fun.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, watching it as a jaded fucking person.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
You guys had fun. Who the fuck cares?
especially
Yeah.
Anthony. He's a miserable prick. But
I can't believe he just left.
yeah, there must be some TikTok thing going on. He has to rush to.
Ugh.
Oh, there it goes. They shut it off.
All right. Well, shit. There it was, man. There it was. What we can recollect.
Yeah.
I'm glad I
mean-
finally got to see part of it because
Yeah.
I missed the show and everything, and you guys had all these great stories to tell me about it. With all the fun that you guys.
I've thought about if we ever run a show again, the rib is going to be how quickly that day fills up for you. It'll be 6-7 months out.
You're gonna schedule it when I have like a tournament to travel to or a business trip that I gotta take.
What's really going to happen is that date will be free for you up until like 3 weeks prior, and it's something really important that you're really sorry you couldn't. It's going to happen. I mean, and I'm not even mad about it at this point.
I'm sorry. There's a pop-up wedding that's
In
going on.
fact, to be quite honest, I think I'll be more upset if you make the show. Wow. Because the rib can't live on at that
it's
point.
tradition.
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
I'll tell you what. I already know the tournament schedules for 2021, so I'll hand them over to you. That way you can purposely schedule.
Yeah,
something.
but you'll
Don't-
fucking have a pop-up wedding or something stupid.
3 weeks out. Oh, sorry, my buddy's getting married.
We're getting married.
Gotta go.
Gotta have
It'll
love.
be something. It'll be like just a shotgun bar mitzvah or something.
Shotgun bar mitzvah. Fucking Christ. You're a man.
Hair on his balls, mazel tov.
So a lot happened
God.
last night I wasn't privy to, and I'm going to assume a lot's going to happen tonight that I will be privy to.
I'm kind of happy I'm going tonight.
And this week's podcast will prove to be very entertaining.
This one's not much listened to.
No.
But,
No.
excuse me.
This is what a filler episode looks like.
That sounded like the chip coming back up on you.
Wednesday and Friday. I've been fucked up all day from that. Wednesday and Friday's podcast will definitely be retelling stories that happened last night. The Billy Five stuff alone could fill 2 podcasts. We did literally.
Is Billy coming out tonight?
I don't know.
God, I hope so.
I don't think so.
I think he has quick turnarounds.
I think once is enough with us nerds, and he probably has better drinking.
well, it depends if
people.
Dave's in town or not.
Right. I think Dave's flying out and about. I saw a post where he was he had like a delayed flight and I got stuck somewhere overnight, yada yada. So all right, this is long enough. We've made people suffer long enough.
Thank you for listening this long.
Jesus Christ. I apologize in advance.
For
I
how-
know what a shit
How
show this was.
disjointed and awful this was.
We tried.
This is actually the first time Ben's been like, "Oh, Huss, sit down." Like I was like, "Oh, cool." I get to be.
This is the first time there was a mic.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. In all honesty, we'll get this out in the open. When I don't care if you like when we're podcasting, you walk into the room and stuff. That's cool. But when you start having a conversation with someone, all the people here are hearing is the one side of it.
I feel you.
And then it derails it. So. And then the other thing, the dog just wants to jump all over everyone.
I want the dog to jump all over
me.
me.
I left him in the fucking room.
I want the dog. Oh,
this dog's such a fucking asshole.
I love him.
When it's just me here, he can't be bothered to even show his face in the fucking house.
I leave him here for the weekend, and Ben's like, he sat in the room and wouldn't look at me.
Yeah, but as soon as you cocksuckers are here, all he wants to do is be fucking social pain in the ass disruption. While we're podcasting.
Because he matches the energy of the people around
so does that... Wow. Wow. So does that mean that you want to watch him next week when I'm in Atlanta, or should I ask Marco and Natalia?
Oh, don't ask my wife.
What's
Are
it
we
pay?
dog sitting? Is that what's happening? Because if you ask my wife, we're dog sitting now.
Oh,
I haven't asked yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, Lee, you already know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're roommates again.
I'm giving that option to you first.
All right. I don't think we need dog sitting. Oh my God, negotiations. So we're gonna.
Okay, bye.
Again,
Bye, guys.
I'm really, really sorry.